I start swearing.
Yeah, don't start swearing. So here we are, what is it, about January 26th? January 26th. The next task was to remove all this trim so we can put it back once we get the new sheetrock on. This is my friend John Lampe.
Hey, how you doing?
He's he won't let me do any of the removal because he thinks I'll wreck it.
Absolutely.
So he's pulling everything off for me. And then I have the task of pulling all the nails out. So every one of these boards needs to have the nails pulled out. And I've got them all marked. So the rooms are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And so room F south, right hand side, this end up closet exterior. So in a few months when we put this back on, I may or may not remember how this code works. But here we are upstairs in one of the bedrooms. John's got most of the trim off, still got the window trim to do. We're saving that for last because we know once that's done, we're gonna start losing some of this warm air. It's actually pretty nice in here. It's about 60 degrees. I've got the furnace fired up downstairs and it's burning through a lot of propane, but we're up here working in our t-shirts.
We're trying to save money here. Everything we do, we save money.
We're saving money. That's why John's here, because he's saving me money because he works for very low wages, but he's worth every penny of it. Okay, your hair's messed up, John. All right, so let's go. I'm going to go down the basement because our basement is done, and I haven't shown that to anybody yet. I showed it while we were in progress. So you look down here, you got all this trim. Look at all this trim. I've got to pull the nails out. John got a little bit ahead of me yesterday. He's pulling it off faster than I can get the nails pulled out. Here's a stack of trim that I've got done. Here's a box with a bunch of nails in it. But let's go downstairs. Oh, there's my internet. I do have 40 meg internet at this place. And right now I'm shooting it over to the loft with my Linksys Wi-Fi router. And I've got a range extender in the window of my loft, which is providing high-speed internet to the loft. So you can have technology and have the beauty of living in the country. So here I am making my way downstairs, bent over at the waist, trying not to hit my head. Oh, there's a bunch of trim there that I pulled the nails out of yesterday. And so what used to be a crawl space is now this beautiful entryway into this beautiful block wall basement. I put a window up there to have some external light. He put a sump pump in, and the ground is so sandy here I'll probably never see a drop of water in it, but we put it in because we wanted to do it right. And Jeff Seals that did the basement, he put this beam across to give me support under the center of these rooms. There wasn't anything there before. That's probably about a 13-foot span with no support. So he added this beam, and you can see along here, these floor joists are all different heights. This one he had to actually notch to get the beam under. This one he had to shim. Most of them are shimmed quite a bit. And we still have some leveling to do down here. We're gonna get a jack and get underneath these joists and lift it up in some spots and put some shims underneath. This is what used to be the exterior wall of the old original basement, which was a poured foundation. And you can see they formed up let me go around the other side. They formed up this side of the wall. So So you can see where the boards were for the forms, but the backside obviously was just the dirt, or in this case, must have been sand, which gives a pretty rough finish, but not a big deal. It's just a basement. Well, we're not going to do anything fancy down here. We had that in our last house, fancy in the basement. We're just going to maybe use this for storage, and I don't know, maybe put a foosball table down here or something. So that's the progress report on Garden Street in Colfax. There's the old furnace chugging away. Had Kevin Hartkirst come out and check over the furnace, and it actually wouldn't stay running. I had to put a new control module in it. Bought a control module for $100 on Amazon, put it in myself, and it works. So pretty proud of that. So that's all for today. Next step after the trim's all off is demo. So I'm going to try and find me some cheap labor to tear off plaster and lath off the walls. That's all for now.